multi-level marketing. Yeah, multi-level marketing schemes. And did you ever go to any of those, like the meetings where they try to introduce you?
Boy, I got a story to tell you. It fucking burns me up inside just thinking about it because I was tricked to go to one, and
You got scammed.
Yeah, to protect the names of the people and the company involved. I won't say anything about. I won't use specific names.
Fuck the company involved. It's a scam.
Well, here's the thing. They'll tell you it did not. And the friend that invited me to it, he knows who he is. So if he's watching this, I hope you know. But I think he's still invested in it, so I don't want to hurt his feelings or whatever. But yeah, he like it literally started. He told me like he was gonna do a presentation about something at his company. He's like, yeah, if I could get some people to come out, it'd be great, to support. And I'm thinking I'm going out to support him. I'm like, yeah, I'll go see his fucking presentation. So he gives me the address. I fucking drive up. It's like in some school building or whatever. And I'm just like, okay.
Not suspicious.
Yeah, I walk up. And I'm looking I asked like this dude in the hallway, I can't find shit. I'm like, hey, do you know where this meeting's going on? I have a friend who's doing a presentation. He's like, meeting? I don't know. I know there's a lot of people gathered upstairs. And I'm just like, oh, okay. No one in the building knew about it. It's like there was a clerk and they were just kind of like, oh yeah, I know there's something going on upstairs. I'm like, oh, I thought this was like a big thing.
Yeah, might be an orgy, might be a jack-off club.
So he was a fucking jerk-off club.
I love that phrase.
Oh, so we went up there. I went up there. And, I went to the door and there were like a bunch of people in suits. And I'm thinking I'm watching a presentation. So I'm dressed down as fuck. Like, I don't have anything. Right. I have a T-shirt and jeans. I'm just like, okay. A lot of business people here, but it is what it is. I'm looking to see if there's like an eye of an audience, but everyone looked like they were there doing something. So I was like, okay, this is odd. I walk in, ask the lady at the front desk. I'm like, hey, have you seen my buddy so-and-so? He's supposed to be getting a presentation. And she was like, I don't know. Let me actually ask around. Are you here to see someone? I'm just like, yeah, the guy just said, where's he at? And she's like, well, I'll look into that, but you know what? If you do want to, if you do want to mingle around, I can go ahead and print you out a name tag. What's your name? I'm just like, a name? What the fuck? So my dumb ass, I'm like, okay, I don't know what's going on, but let me just kind of comply until I can see, because I'm sure set me up. Like, I know I've known him for years. There's no way. I said his name.
Yep. Yeah, I was just saying that.
Well, bleep it out. I know he would set me up. So I was like, all right, I gave her my name. She printed me out this name tag. And then I'm like, okay, so I'm walking around with this fucking name tag now.
Hey, I am Alonzo.
I am Alonzo. So and then she's like, hey, I know a great guy I can introduce. She started asking me these very evasive questions like, so what do you do for a living? And at the time I was like a fucking freight broker. I'm like, I have a freight broker. She's like, what's that? And I'm just like, we fucking deliver third-party freight for money,
Like, basically it's a shit job.
Yeah, it sucks. I make a lot of phone calls and, I get yelled at. So, she's just like, oh, that sounds great. Actually, I know someone you can talk to who would love to get an insight on your business sense. I'm like, where the fuck is he? I'm like, where is he?
Where's my friend?
I'm not getting mad. I'm like, okay, grab his shirt. Where is she? So, she takes me over to this fucking guy, this like overzealous black dude in a suit, and I know exactly why she took me to him, because he's an overzealous black dude in a suit,
right?
And I'm a black guy,
and you're a black guy.
Yeah,
I know another black guy that you would love.
Yeah, I know someone who can indoctrinate you well. He can speak on your level. So she fucking took me over to him, and he's just like, hey brother, what's going on? He like shakes me up. I'm like,
you trying to make some money?
Yeah. Then he starts, like I said, starts asking these other questions, and then he goes into this fucking 15-minute monologue about what he does and how it's so great and why you should get invested in this company he just threw at me. Like, I'm like, what?
Why you should be interested in this shit you have no idea about before showing up.
And then then I finally ran into the guy I'm looking for, and I'm just like, where the fuck am I? Like, what is this? Like, aren't you giving a speech? And it like I'm in a fucking weird Twilight Zone movie. Right. He's like kind of conversing with me like he never met me. He's just kind of like, oh man, yeah, glad you showed up, man. Hey, they're just about to get everything started. Have you talked to so and so yet? And I'm just like, nigga. What is this? Like,
where am I?
So,
are you gonna eat me?
Oh man, long story short, because I know this dragged on. I somehow get dragged into a room. He's not even there. I'm in this lecture hall room for 2 hours.
Damn.
Where they're basically telling me about this business that they're trying to get us all to join. And it's not a pyramid scheme according to them, even though it has the exact reflections.
No, it's an upside down triangle.
Yeah, it's kind of an upside down triangle.
Funnel.
But do some like kind of, I don't know, some weird means. It's not exactly like that, so I can't say it is. But anyway, I do that. I'm pissed as shit because I'm just like this. Like I didn't even. It wasn't even him speaking. It was literally I got dragged to join this thing.
Right.
And then when I left, like this one lady was hounding me down about like giving me like a name, a number, so I can meet her for something because she wanted to show me how to do my finances. and then like a week later, I just like. I ended up bailing on her because somehow she got me to be like, I didn't even say I want to join. She's like, well, tell you what, I'll call you on this date and we can meet here. She didn't give me an option.
Right.
And then I just fucking blocked her. I'm like, I can't do this.
Like, oh, never again.
I can't fucking do this.
Dude.
But I was so mad. That was like the first time I saw like a pure version of a fucking scheme.
Yeah, I actually ended up going to so many of those because I would just go for the free food, like they would give you free food. And like I was trying to be that zealous black guy, that overzealous black guy.
Yeah, that was you.
I had that energy within me.
I talked to Steve that day.
Yeah, it was actually me in a disguise.